A lot of us are sitting way too much throughout the day. And when we do that, our muscles and joints get stiff and achy and uncomfortable. So I want you to take a quick break with me right now to do 4 different movements and stretches that can help loosen up your body to make it feel refreshed and then jump back into work or whatever it was that you're doing. My name is Dr. Gretchen with The Missing Link, and these are some of my favorite stretches to do when I tend to sit too long. We are going to start with our forearms because when we're sitting, we tend to either make fists or we're typing or we're writing, and our forearms can get really, really tight. So what you're going to do is I want you to put one hand forward and let your fingers face down. And then with your other hand, you're going to grab the back of your palm, not your fingers, but the back of your hand and push down. So from this side, it should look like this and hold. When you're doing this, you can actually put it down on your lap if you want. Then this hand is free. You should feel a nice stretch on the back of your forearm. It should feel really nice. And then slowly release. Okay. Same thing on the other hand, arms points down, hand and palm face down, hand grab. And if you want, put it on your lap. I like to do that. It's a little bit easier. You can put some pressure through your hand as long as it doesn't bother you. And or just keep it up. Either way, you should still feel the stretch on the back of the forearm. You can choose to hold for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 3 seconds. Totally up to you, but make sure you feel a good stretch. All right. Oh, that feels so good. That's one of my favorites. Next one, palm faces down. Now flip the palm up and use your opposite hand again to grab the palm, not the fingers. If you pull the fingers down, it can be too much of a stretch often. So just grab the palm and pull the hand down. If you can, you again can place it on your lap. Stretch and stretch. Now with this one, you should feel a stretch on this side of your arm. And this is another muscle group that gets really tight when we're sitting and typing or writing. Good. And slowly release. Other arm out, down, pull. You can bring it down if you'd like. Everyone has a different range of motion in their wrist and different level of flexibility in their muscles. So this stretch is going to look different for everyone. But again, make sure you're grabbing the palm, not the fingers, and pull down. All right, you should feel that stretch right in here. I like to hold these stretches anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds, and I'll usually do it a couple times through. The next one I want to focus on is fingers. Our fingers get so tight, so I want you to spread your fingers as wide as you absolutely can, and then with your opposite hand, pull back. So don't worry about the thumb right now, we'll get to that next, but pull back. It should feel like a big stretch, but again, no pain, no discomfort. Nice. You should feel the stretch and your whole hand and palm should open up. Let's switch sides. Open wide, pull your fingers back. Again, everyone has a different range of motion. Yours might not look exactly how my hand looks right now. That is okay. You can also do this by putting your fingers down on your lap. If you're really tight, you'll also feel the forearm stretching. That's okay. Okay, now we're going to grab the thumb. So grab a thumb and pull back. You're not yanking on your thumb. It shouldn't be painful, but you're just opening up this thenar eminence right there. That's the scientific name for that muscle. Pull, pull, pull. The other side. Again, these should feel nice, especially if you are tight. If you have a couple extra moments, I like to do a thumb massage. That muscle, that thenar eminence gets really, really tight. So just use your fingers to massage that out a little bit. The next one we're going to do is we're moving on to our shoulders. This is my favorite stretch to release shoulder and upper back tightness. I'm going to show you from this side. There's 2 different ways to do it. The first way is just use one arm at a time. So make a light fist and punch your arm as far forward as you can go. You want your shoulder reaching forward and then squeeze back. And the goal of this is to move your shoulder blade. So that bone right back here, you want to reach forward so that bone comes over to the side a little bit and then squeeze that shoulder blade back towards the center of your spine. Forward hold and squeeze. And try to do about 10 of these. The second option is just doing both hands at the same time. I like to make a fist and reach, 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 reach. You should feel a big stretch in the upper back, and then let go of your hands and squeeze. From the front, it would look like this. Reach round as far as forward as you can go, and then let go and squeeze and sit up as tall as you can. I feel a little uneven because I did a couple just on my right side first. So I'm going to do a couple on just my left side to even myself out. So one arm forward, reach as far forward as you can go, and then pull back and squeeze. This should feel really good. Forward and then back. I'm going to do one more and then we'll move on to loosening our neck muscles. Neck muscles get so tight. Okay, whew. Shake everything out. My favorite stretch for the neck when we're sitting for too long is just simply tip it over to the side. You shouldn't be looking down. Your nose should still be facing forward. You're just tipping over. Everyone has a different amount of range of motion. It should feel relatively comfortable, but just like a stretch on this side of your neck. So the side of your neck that's facing closer to the ceiling is where you should be feeling this stretch. Then slowly lift your neck back up. If you're dizzy at all, wait it out. When you're ready, other side. You are not actively trying to pull your head down as close to your shoulder as you can in any way. Don't do that. You're just resting your neck wherever it wants to fall. And you should feel the stretch right here now. And then back up. Okay, so let's run through that again. The first one, you're going to pull your palm down like this. So you're getting the back side of your forearm. Nice big stretch. And keep in mind that there are two different ways that you can stretch. Option number one is a static stretch, where you're holding it just like we are right now. And ideally you would hold it for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Let's switch and do the other side. And you would hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and do that at least 3 times. Research shows anywhere between 2 and 4 times is the magic number. So I choose 3 because it's right in the middle. That's option 1 of stretching. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Do it between 2 and 4 times each side. Okay, now let's switch. Palm faces down. The second option for stretching is more dynamic stretching, which would be holding for 3 seconds and then releasing. And then hold again and then release. Each time you're holding, it's a 3-second hold. And then you're releasing, and you would do that between 20 and 30 repetitions. Research does not indicate, let's switch sides, research does not indicate if one side is better than the other, or if one type of stretching is better than the other. It is just a different way to stretch. So I would recommend choosing both options at first, try them both out, and then see which one you like. You might feel more flexible after one type compared to the other type. All right. Let's get those fingers, spread them wide, then pull them back. Nice finger stretch and palm stretch. You can rest your arm if you want to. Pull, pull, pull. It should feel nice. All right, same thing on the other side. I'm going a little bit quicker right now just to show you, but anything is better than nothing when you're doing it throughout the day. If you only have time to do this for 5 seconds throughout the day, try to do that 5 times. Every time you stand up to take a break, every time you go to the water fountain, go to the bathroom, grab that thumb, pull it back. Good. Again, this should feel good. It shouldn't feel painful in any way. Hold, hold, hold. Now pull the other thumb back. You can rest your arm down. Your arms can be wherever you want them to be. There's no right or wrong as long as you feel a good stretch. All right. I like to massage my thumb a little bit. Hello, Finn. So massage if you can, just for 5 seconds. All right, that should feel good. Next thing we're gonna do, you can choose if you wanna do the one arm or both arms at the same time, but you're gonna reach forward, try to get your shoulder blades as far apart as they can, and then squeeze your shoulder blades as you come up as tall as you can. Again, I'll show you from this side. Reach forward, and then squeeze. The goal of this is to release your shoulder and shoulder blade, that scapula. And back, to the other side, reach, and back. It should feel like a big release in your shoulder blades and upper back area. Last one we're going to do is the neck. So pick either side, relax your upper body, sit back if you need to. Face stays forward, but just bring your ear towards your shoulder. However far it wants to go, just relax and stay here. We're going to do only about 10 seconds right now, but if you choose static stretching, you could hold for 20 seconds. If you choose dynamic, you could hold for 3. All right, slowly up. You never want to go too quickly. If you're dizzy, take a break, but when you're ready, other side. This should feel nice. This stretch is going to be right at the top part of the neck. You shouldn't feel much of anything over on the other side. And slowly up. That's what I've got for you today. Thank you for taking a break and doing those with me right now. They are so beneficial for our shoulder joint, our elbows and our forearm muscles, our hand muscles, and our neck. It can really make a huge difference if you do these throughout your day, anytime that you are sitting too long, even if that is on the weekends. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to press the thumbs up button, press subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you have some extra time to watch some more videos, maybe check out some of these.